no retreat. Sirens dead, the grid is down. Ashes falling on this town. They thought we'd fold, they thought we'd run, but we've been ready since day one. We saw it coming miles away, while they just laughed and walked away. Now it's time to draw the line. This is ours, this fight is mine. Preppers will survive. Through the fire we stay alive. Stand our ground, we won't divide.
I really do have to make that the full song because I keep waiting for the next part to come on. Welcome. Last minute thing, so might not have anybody else up here. I just figured go live, see what happens. And I went and did it again. I made sure it was unchecked that we wouldn't have the vertical thing, but oh well, it is what it is. You people on the phones get to see me all up front and personal, I guess. I just seen, well, I heard about it earlier, but couldn't say anything about it, but it looks like we're back on it again with Iran. This is not official either, evidently. Even though, who brought it up? U.S. Central Command posted about it. U.S. Central Command forces have begun launching a series of powerful attacks or strikes against Iran to impose heavy costs for targeting and attacking commercial shipping crewed by innocent civilians in the international waterway. The U.S. strikes are in response to Iranian attacks on three commercial vessels that were down the Strait of Hormuz, or Hormuz, however you say it. Aggression has been unwarranted, dangerous, and clear violation of the ceasefire. Again, with this ceasefire, there has been no ceasefire. When there's a ceasefire, both parties don't attack each other. There has been some days that, some bases don't see any action, but that doesn't mean it's a ceasefire when another base or another country gets attacked. I don't know about you guys, but I hate seeing war and life being taken and stuff like that, but at some point you got to go in and make it hurt, so to speak. And I think we've been a little lenient, if you ask me. Hey, Life with Bobby. Okay, Bear. Got B in here. I think that's about it. Not too many people. I need to start advertising ahead of time. But yeah. And I'm not just saying that because my son's home or anything like that, but because I think this is going to last a lot. It's going to draw out longer and longer and longer the more this goes on. And, there's people over there that are hating the U.S. and stuff. It's not going to end. We pay them money, and I'm not saying any because I don't know the details or what's involved in it, But Trump's done the same thing Obama did, paying them off. And I'm not a fan of paying our enemies. Now, Trump did make a lot of money when he went over there for like $1 trillion here and $1 trillion there. He made some money for the United States, but I still say we shouldn't pay the enemy. I think if they have, they go and take one American life, we shouldn't help them, even if we blow them out of the water. It's just what it is. Hey, Dana B, good to see you. Other than that, what else did I see that was interesting? The whole Charlie Kirk thing's going to get blown up again because it is getting court time and whatnot. So we got that to look forward to. Pretty much reliving everything. And then I used to like Candace Owen. Hey there, Eric. How's it going?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, a lot better than the other day, but I while I was booting up here, listening to you about what's going on.
Yeah.
What CENTCOM released, and I kind of think that, well, like, I agree with you that it's once we pass a certain date in November, and that's when all bets are off, and it's just, that would make the most sense. But they got to slap them on their wrist when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're shooting at Saudi ships, so it's.
And that's where he just got some money from.
Yeah. And they have no infrastructure there. Their communications are still bad. Whether or not, how many mullahs are in charge, and how many this are in charge, and
Jennifer,
how fast can you get a hey sugar pie? How fast can you get a
hey Tammy,
a Dana B? How fast can you get a message to the coast before they shoot or launch whatever? They're playing with their toys. So it's going to keep doing this. I expected it. It's the way it is. So.
Oh yeah.
But
I didn't think I mean, because the first ceasefire, even though I think it's still a first ceasefire, but I knew ahead of time. I had a feeling that it was just a ruse.
Sure.
You're not going to negotiate, even if they sign stuff. They're still going to do it.
Right. I mean, how many times did you hear that? The IDF and Hamas have a ceasefire now, and then 2 days later, they're shelling the hell out of each other. It's just a very common term that's used over there, and I don't know. It's
Yeah, ceasefire is
behind it.
we have to move our equipment from one side to the other so we can get a better
Right.
shot at it.
Or we got to find another school we can hide in.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, Grace.
not saying anybody's better than anybody, but
No.
the fact that you have to be a coward to go under a school or a hospital because you're afraid to get attacked.
Anyone that hides behind a woman or a child is a coward, in my estimation. Or anyone hide behind anyone else.
Evidently, your God is not that good if you sit there have to hide under a kid.
Yeah, you should stand out in the open so you can get your 50 you-know-whats when you go, if you ever get there. That's all just...
Yeah.
It's laughable.
Hey, Grace. Okay, Grace, what'd you have for dinner? I can't tell anybody what I had for dinner because it's a video for tomorrow.
It's what you bought today.
Well, yeah. But you don't know what it is, though. Hey, Jeff.
I don't think you cooked hamburger. I think you ground it up.
A severe storm.
Made a slurry or something. Why is that man talking when I'm talking?
Because he said hello.
Well,
to
he
me,
needs
and I
to be
answered
quiet
him.
for a minute.
Be quiet.
Hey!
It says Bushcraft and Bear, not Bushcraft Bear and
Look
Air.
here, Jeffrey. I'm watching you.
Oh, hell.
Chicken, fried rice, corn, and salad. Oh, you got to have that salad.
You gotta have the corn too.
Now, what are we talking about?
What about you, Jim and John, and
the stuff going on in Iran again.
Oh,
Yeah. There's U.S. attacked, it's Iran's ships and stuff, but I didn't think they had any more left.
do you know this is the first time I've even seen YouTube today? I've been busy with Spectrum and getting everything switched over. So right now, everything in my house is Spectrum.
Oh, you're mean.
And
Oh, I'd love some homemade biscuits and gravy.
We call it biscuits and soppy down here.
I ain't had nothing except for 2 pieces of toast all day.
Low B
You going on a diet?
and Gina.
I ain't had a chance to eat.
Oh,
What's the matter?
hey, Jeannie.
What's the matter?
So, Grace, did you do your? Oh, yeah, I just done it. Sorry about that. Thank you for the reminder, though.
I gotta let him out, Charles. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
What? He said he's going out to use the bathroom. He heard that.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that actually works over on the other side too. Let's see if we can.
Hey, if that's the case, I'm going to
Oh, we
enlarge
can't do that.
No.
Well, nah, we can't do that either. Regular.
Hello, Lester. Man. Never mind.
Oh, I can actually move these now. Interesting. I like that. You just can't do nothing with the chat. I hate that. I wish you could move the chat around and make it the size you want, like EV Mugs, but they're working on it. I guess it's better than nothing.
I like the thumbnail. Oh, damn. I do like that thumbnail. And I got some.
You got some?
Yeah. Yeah, drink, that is.
I've got water.
Well, seeing as has YouTube, it's got to be water. It can't be the real stuff.
Hey, P&W.
Now, which one is which?
She's not in chat. She's watching on TV, so that, because they don't have chat on TVs yet.
The 16 watching, is that the wide screen or the vertical screen?
It's a mixture of both, I guess.
Well, let's see what we got. Hardee's commercial.
Well, the live we did Monday, the vertical did 270 views.
Really?
Yeah, I was, whoa, what the heck went on here? Of course, I got some interesting comments.
What did we talk about to get interesting comments?
Oh, you know, people. It's a bunch of youngins that don't know if they're male or female.
Brother.
I'll just leave it at that.
I ain't even gonna say up on here.
They must have a hard time choosing what bathroom to go in then.
You know, I am a little bit old school. I call them a it. She don't know what to be a he, and he don't know what it wants to be a she.
Actually, the correct term is shim. Okay, shim.
No, the correct. Never mind what the correct term is. Shut, Jeff.
Yeah, I was looking at the Twitter post for the U.S. Central Command thing, and some of the people for the comments said Iran had nothing to do with it. It was actually Israel.
I wish people would really wake up.
Iran said it was them.
Yeah.
Why would they stick up for Israel?
I think what scares me the most is when people really do wake up, it's going to be too late.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go along with a guy that wants to become a female. 5 years down the road, he wants to change his mind after, you know, his hot dog's gone. Whoops. Ain't nothing we can do.
Well,
you can go to the city dump and see if it's in the trash somewhere.
you know it's going to be. You know, overseas, they sell them as a delicacy. They sell them as a nice dish. But I think what pisses me off the worst is they taking youngins, 9 and 10 years old, giving them drugs to change them.
Allegedly.
Okay, thank you. Allegedly. And when they're 18 or 19 years old, they want to go back. They can't.
Yeah, damage is done.
Yeah.
It's not like back in our day, we may have drank before we were legal and
allegedly
did other things.
It ain't no allegedly to me. I know I did.
Admit nothing, Jeff. Matter of fact, I
You know.
that in my
I
We
mean,
may have fried a few brain cells, but
a few my foot. Look at it. Wait a minute. Hold on. The best of your knowledge. Now, hear my words. To the best of your knowledge, everybody in here is of legal age, correct?
well, I don't know. I
I
can't.
said the best of your knowledge.
Yeah.
Legal age for what?
What we're going to be when it comes to past stuff that I've done, last thing I want is youngins to hear what I done, especially my grandchildren.
Oh yeah.
You know, well,
I don't want to give them any ideas.
You know, but
yeah, I've had conversations. Well, I almost did an Eric. I admit nothing.
There you go. Jennifer, I don't pick women up at the grocery store. She's just a friend that I call sugar pie. That's all.
Yeah, right.
Dang.
Jennifer, when he talks
Did you get that shed fixed yet, girl? You get it pulled down?
Look, I was in the midst of talking before you.
No, you interrupted me, and then you were in the midst of talking.
Look, you shut up long enough for me to take a breath and start talking.
Don't be telling me you shut up. Dixie, get that frying pan right now.
She ain't in here. Why do you think I'm talking the way I am? When I start talking nice, she's in the room with me. You got to remember that.
When he doesn't talk about if he starts talking about the past, she's in the other room.
Yeah, thank you.
And then all of a sudden you'll hear his tone change, and then she's either walking in the kitchen or she's sitting there beside him.
Yeah, you could literally hear the whip coming out.
No, she ain't found my whip yet.
Oh,
she got my handcuffs though. They burn it.
I don't want to hear that.
You get the what fixed?
I forgot. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Eric, Bushcraft, or
Jennifer?
Someone else?
I was asking her if she got her.
Hey, look, we got a bad delay. Be quiet for a minute while I'm talking.
We got a delay, Bush?
I don't. I
can hear you. I can hear you perfectly. Jeff, you need to get the right kind of equipment so you can.
Well, he's trying.
I'm not the only one you cutting off. You cutting off Bushcraft too.
Well, I hear him loud and clear.
Hey, you ought to hear me loud and clear. Matter of fact, I think the neighbor can hear me.
Well, there you go.
Y'all really don't want to know my past. I'll put it like that for what I've done. Because if I was to tell y'all what I really done, you'd swear up and down I'm exaggerating, and I'm not. So let's leave it alone. Okay, I've hushed up long enough. You can start talking.
Are you sure?
No.
We went through that giant soliloquy for nothing. You didn't say nothing.
Just wait a minute. And come back up.
I'm not ashamed of anything I did when I was younger.
No.
I did get in a lot of fights because I had very bad anger issues. But again, I think everything that I went through and done and had done to me made me who I am now.
Thank you.
And I don't see anything that I did when I was younger that I'm ashamed of. besides, the fighting and stuff. It's something that I stay away from now. Anything that, gets me angry would be bad. I've got crappy neighbors. If I was in my younger years, that it wouldn't be good. I'll just leave it that. I overlook a lot nowadays that I wouldn't have in the past.
I'm like this. With age, we learn.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
You're supposed to learn.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
Now, I'm kind of like you. Back in my younger days, I would have pounced before you could have bat your eyes. Now, it's like, go and leave me alone. Please back up. I'll do everything I can to get out of one. But if it comes down to it, you brought it on yourself.
Yeah.
And I'll turn around, walk the other way. You call me chicken or whatever. I put it to you like this. My bones don't heal like they used to.
What kind of commercial was it? Dana B? We'll have to see the commercial to decide why you got stuck.
Sorry about the laughing. I just told a joke to myself I ain't never heard before. There went another one.
I remember when I was lived in Tucson, we used to go out and we didn't drive around or anything when we were partaking in beverages and other things. We didn't drive around and be stupid or nothing like that. So we decided there were these tunnels, which is big irrigations down there. And these tunnels were about 6.5 feet tall, thankfully, or I'd be banging my head most time. And we'd had to walk probably 1.5 miles to get to this junction area where it had different areas where the water would go out. And we would start a fire in there and do our partaking on beverages and stuff. And if you're familiar with out west storms and stuff, when it rains, it's like a
gully water.
It's like somebody turned on 1 million faucets at the same time, and luckily, we never got stuck in there or anything like that. So it's just amazing,
With my luck,
amazing I made it this far.
with my luck, it would have flooded the first go round. I don't know if you've seen one, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Your thoughts don't count, Eric. Out in the West, when they do have, let's say, I'm going to use the term monsoon season, okay? Like the Grand Canyon, you can be down in there and it's like boulders and sticks coming through like rushing water. Is that right?
Sometimes, yeah, because all the trees and stuff fall. It's just, and it's not just Grand Canyon. That's like where there's a dried up stream, they get filled up and whoosh on by.
Well, the reason I used the Grand Canyon, that was the only place I could kind of describe that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they have. That's why when there's a dried up riverbed or something, they don't put a bridge. They put it's just a road going across where the creek used to be, or riverbed, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's because when it does rain and stuff, all the debris goes down and washes out all the bridges. So they don't bother building a bridge. They just, it goes loops down and you go up. So when this does happen, you got to make sure, because 90% of the time you ain't going through. Probably 99% of the time, you see the pictures of these people floating down the river in their cars or whatever. Dairy Queen. Huh.
I wish I had a good Dairy Queen milkshake.
There's nothing dairy about it. They still have 2% dairy in it, but it's not. It's a powder dairy.
I was fixing to ask, is it real or is it fake?
No, it's real. That's the only reason why they can call it that. And it's not ice cream. You don't get ice cream there. You get soft serve.
Flavored ice. But, I mean, I wonder how much, who is it? They used to turn the milkshakes upside down.
Oh, no, it's not a milkshake. It's a blizzard.
Yeah.
And if they don't do that, you're supposed to get it free.
Yeah, a friend of mine worked there when he opened one up there at the truck stop, and he would go ahead and hand it to me, without turning it up, and I'd say it's free. But
I still have to get out. I've got deer eating my Roma tomatoes, which kind of sucks. Not my tomatoes, but my plants. The whole tops of them are all ate off.
well, I'm gonna tell you, I think at the first of the month, the bad luck omen stopped at my house and ain't left yet.
So, are you on Spectrum yet?
Yeah, I got everything hooked up today.
Oh, that's good. Are you on the internet too?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The guy who installed it yesterday did not give me the correct passcode.
Oh.
And I had to call them up and was on the phone with them for about 2 hours before I got the right passcode.
Yeah, you have to log in.
Yeah.
On the site, and then you can change your password and you can do all kinds of other stuff. I always bypass that stuff though.
But still, it's going to be cheaper. I'm paying,
Hey, Lori.
compared to what I was paying, I'm paying cheaper. I had everything bundled up.
Yeah.
And there they are trying to sell me channels to watch on my TV. And she was naming them off. I said, I'm watching all that right now. She said, how you watching it? I said, Fire Stick. And she said, all right, how much are you paying for it? I laughed and said, I ain't paying nothing for it. She, well, how did you get that? I know people. I'll put it like that. I ain't saying nothing else. So,
Allegedly.
Yeah, right, allegedly. But if I had to do it all over, I would not buy another Fire Stick. because they are doing away with all third-party apps for allegedly. So that means they have cut right many of my shows. You can't watch movies.
Oh, yeah.
Not good ones. I'll put it like that. No, I'm not talking about X-rated movies either. I don't watch them.
Do you hear about PlayStation?
No,
They're not going to sell anything physical anymore. It's all going to be digital. And for PlayStation 4, they swore up down this will never be a thing. And they said you can take this game and you can give it to your friend and let him play it, or you can sell it to him, and blah blah blah. And then what they do, they changed their mind, and now it's not. It's all going to be digital, so you can't share. If a friend wants to play your game, or you want to sell them or something, nope. And oh boy, there's an uproar over that.
Yeah, look how many people were playing it for free.
Well,
allegedly.
Yeah.
Eric, why don't you say something? You done quieten down. I can't argue with nobody no more.
I'm just watching you dig yourself a deep hole and laugh.
Look, I don't do no physical
Hey, go ahead.
labor.
Keep going. Keep running that mouth. Go ahead.
I don't do physical labor unless Dixie tells me to.
Everything I do has a very logical reason behind it.
I will tell you this. I am the boss of this house.
Yeah, when Dixie's not in the room.
I hope so.
Till Dixie comes home.
Right.
Let me give Dixie a call real quick.
Oh, I got to put something in private chat for you. And write it down when you see it. Wait a minute. Okay.
Are you writing on your screen?
Yeah, that way I can use whiteout and just keep writing over it when I mess up. All right, let's see.
Oh man, I watched a video the other day of, and I don't care what color they were or anything, that had nothing to do with it, but a bunch of little boys, I'm gonna call them little boys, decided to beat up on a female cop. And I was like, oh man.
There you go.
And so many people standing around not doing a dang thing and just filming it. I think the whole lot of them should be put in jail. Even the ones filming it and everything. Okay.
It depends. I've got to know both sides of the situation. Did she bring it on herself, or did they just say
she's doing her job? She's doing her job. Yeah.
Okay. Because you know yourself, allegedly, some cops are like that. I said some.
Oh yeah.
How much is yours per month, and how long have you had it, Tammy? Well, see, it's like this. Where I'm at, there wasn't but one internet service out here. They say they were the best. If you go through and look, why are you doing that? Who? Who in the Sam? Heck, I know who it is. But how did you get that on there? New
Huh?
Albany.
Oh, is that where it says I'm from now?
Yeah.
Okay. No comment.
Let's see. Tonight, I got both lines going. And when I disconnect the other one tomorrow, do you know what that means? No more sales calls for a while.
For a little bit, yeah. It doesn't take long.
Dixie, I can hear you. Hush up.
Yeah,
Hush
mine's $95. I needed to call them up and do some willing dealing with that.
Wait a minute. She says hers is $95.
No, mine is $95. I
Oh.
don't have normal internet though. I have the higher one
Okay, okay.
because
Well, see,
gaming and other stuff.
with everything that I had, if you combined them together, it was over $150 a month.
Yeah.
With this Spectrum, I'm saving, let's say $60 a month. That's, I mean, it ain't much, but that's gas in the tank. I doubt it'd be a full tank.
Yeah.
That may be a couple of loaves of bread and a slab of ham. You know.
Or a salad for Eric.
I had one already. Actually made one all by myself today. It was good too.
I almost got me some shrimp tonight too. I was like,
Yeah, I had shrimp in my salad. Yep.
I was thinking because I'm all I'm gonna do is just fry it in butter because that about all I can do it.
No,
I've been using the air fryer and garlic butter.
Yeah.
With a little,
see,
like food grade brush.
Dixie won't eat no type of fish at all.
Well, that's not shrimp or fish.
To her, it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, then Dixie ain't getting no salad, then, is she?
Nope, she damn sure ain't. But to be kind to her, I won't cook. Let's say fish or something like that here in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, Jenna got some. You know what? I'm liable to wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning with a knock on my door and there'll be a rolling pin in Jenna's hand.
Never.
You know, the palm of your hand, if you look at it real good, one of them, you got a lifeline. Mine's shrinking for some reason. What's that mean?
I think they're the Tesla or Starlink things. I believe they're sending out for testing, beta testing, portable, very portable. Not like the ones that they have that are this big. These are on your wrist type. Yeah.
Jenna, be careful with your words. I almost said something. I had to.
Yeah. Starlink. I believe. I'm, or it could be the new phone. He's been You know, that talk's been going on for a long time about is the cell phone. It's supposed to be, you know, free internet. Well, nothing's free, but you know, you buy the phone and you have internet forever. And it's supposed to be faster than iPhones and the other stuff.
Works for me.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
That's probably why he's sending something up once a week.
Yeah,
A rocket.
yeah.
They keep sending stuff up. Stuff's gonna start crashing.
That around the earth is so crowded right now. You would be there. There's millions of tons of just debris floating around up there.
Yeah.
And everything is tracked, even like a bolt, a certain size bolt is all tracked.
Yeah. Well, it's going.
Are
How
you
many miles an hour?
serious?
Dang, $1,900. Ooh,
My boy say $2,000. Ain't no way on God. No. I'm at no. I better hush up. Hey, leave it up on screen a little bit longer. I can't read that fast.
well, hopefully I can get to it tomorrow. I got a video I got to make for a security camera. Well, it's more like a trail cam situation, okay, but you can use it for a security cam. The thing is, it's wireless. You don't have to go through no cell phones.
Really?
And it has a range, just the basic setup, 3,000 yards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to have line of sight somewhat. It'll go through trees and bushes and stuff, but won't go over a mountain or anything like that.
You don't need a phone. How do you view it?
Well, it's no. What I mean by cell phone, you don't need the cell phone service to get alerts on it. But you can set this thing up somewhere, and it'll send images and stuff to your cell phone or your computer when there's something that going on.
What's the name of this?
Hold on. Of course, it's on the bottom of the pile. Boxes I got to go through. And I've got the review of the battle box thing I got to do. But it's been too dang hot. And there's a burn ban, so I can't go out and burn stuff. Oh no, it's a mic.
How much?
I still don't know who sent me a solar panel.
Y'all see what the one my son's got? Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's one like that cost?
It's pretty expensive because these things, the basic ones in the store are like $100 by itself. Just the trail cam.
Well, see, I'm more.
Oh, they got the cards with it. Here's there's a trail cam there.
Nice.
Of course, all I do is to set it up in my backyard.
I'm wanting about two of them. One close to, by the roadside and one around the house.
The other box right there is the hub.
Really?
There's no fees for using this either. All you have to do is have Wi-Fi at your home.
Okay.
But yeah, I got to figure that out and get it hooked up. And like I said, I have no idea who sent me a solar panel. It's got all the wirings and mount and all that stuff with it. I'm like, okay.
Can you hook a solar panel up to that?
I don't know. I haven't got into it so much.
Okay.
Sorry, it's come down to $1,520. Wow. Yeah, way too much.
It's crazy.
Look, anything over $100 for me is too much.
Yeah.
Me and Dixie had an argument tonight. It wasn't much of one. I told her.
Yeah, I was paying $55 for internet, and then boom, $95. It jumped up that high. Like, dang.
Who's your carrier?
Spectrum.
Yeah. I hate that company.
Hey, don't be talking like that. You're making me jittery over here.
Well, you should be jiggery because in about 6 months, your bill is not going to be the same. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Well, they said for a year, but let me tell you this. I'll do them like I've done everybody else in the past, and will not think twice about it. So let them go up on the bill and see how quick I return the equipment. And I hope Spectrum is listening, because they'll probably go up on me the first month.
Somebody's invented an antenna that you can put on top of your house that's like satellite antenna that can get every channel you want.
Aluminum foil on your rabbit ears.
Yeah, right.
I've got 2 outside antennas right now hooked up to my TVs.
I remember conversation come up. I said back in my day, we had to put aluminum foil on rabbit ears to get anything on our TV.
Yep.
What did you do with the rest of the rabbit?
Right.
Really?
My grandmother had a real large 3-story house, and her antenna came down into the rod came down into the attic, and you could literally turn it. You know, to
really?
The direction you needed.
Yeah. I remember having one that you had to turn the knob different directions to get different stations. You would hear that thing go.
I got that one hooked up in the living room antenna.
Yeah, we were supposed. I was thinking about getting one of those. They have this digital one where you hook it up to your TV and it kind of hooks into your Wi-Fi, and it gives you a digital boost.
Really?
Because everything's digital now. Yeah, I don't want to spend the money.
I got 3 of them, Suzanne. They out there in the building. Analog boxes when they were switching over. Some people are saying that you'll have to go through the whole TV, but there's 1 or 2 channels that's analog. It's not digital now.
Oh. I mean, you can probably still get some analog, but with all the other stuff, it's hard to pull that stuff in.
I'm not saying that, but on both of my TVs, you can't see them. It's you hit antenna, it searches.
Oh yeah,
for the best signal, and that's what you get. I don't have a TV like we used to have when we came up. that had the knobs on it.
13.
Yeah. Yeah. They
And
put
then
that up our
UHS, or was it UHF? UHF.
UHF.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a lot more channels. I used to go to click, click,
I
click,
did too.
click, click. Oh, got one.
And if you push that button in around the selector, if you turn it the right way, it would come in better too.
Oh yeah, I seen that. The beams are
Yeah.
collapsing. That's where when you get metal from China or India.
It's got hundreds of violations over the years for building code.
Yeah.
Right in New York City.
Susan, I get regular
Okay,
TV. I get about 50 channels.
I got one even better, and
Uh-oh.
Jeff and Eric will know what this is. I've had TVs that had a TV on one side, and you lift the lid up, and there's a record player in there, 8-track, had a stereo system built into it.
Well, my folks had that. I didn't have it. But yeah.
Called a console.
Them things was heavy.
God. Daddy. I think his first one, he paid up our for it at the time. It had one of them slate tops on it. It took 6 people to move that thing all the way up into the house.
Yeah, I got at an auction. It must have been from the 50s or earlier. It was black and white, and you lift it up, and it had the record player and radio built into the top of it. And I actually got it working, and I turned around and sold that for like $750. This was a long time ago. This was in the 80s when I sold it for that much. Just getting it going, how even in the 80s, you know how hard it is to find tubes
Yeah.
to go in those old TVs?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're saying now, if you find 2 TVs, grab the whole TV. And because those tubes, how do you put that? Like a mint. You could retire off the tubes and that thing.
Yeah. I think it was in the 90s, early 90s. Yeah, early 90s. Me and my friend we didn't have per se a job, but we had many jobs. One day we would go out looking for ginseng, yellow root, blood root, different things. And we would sell it we'd have to drive a good ways to sell it. But the next day we would go out acquiring meat.
Okay.
And then we would go to the neighborhood dumps, so to speak, where there was a hill and people dumped stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we would gather stuff, and there was this one place where they dumped tons and tons of old TVs from the 50s, 60s, 70s. A few of them were color, and we would go in there and take the tubes out and other parts. And if they looked halfway decent from falling down the side of this cliff area, we would go and resell them. And both of our women would do a yard sale every day. And they would pull in $300-400 a day, because we were on Route 60, which is very very busy road. Yeah. And one day we would go to a furniture place where they would bring in big amounts of wood and make real fancy furniture. But the crates that they used, they threw it out, which was really good 2x4s and stuff. And we would go load up our truck and go back and build picnic tables, and we would sell picnic tables every day, you know.
Hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh yeah. And I have to admit, we were more busier than doing a 9-to-5 type of job. But we had much more fun, you know. If we didn't want to go looking for ginseng, we'd go fishing.
Oh God, don't bring that up, please.
We go frog gigging at night, come home and cook up a mess of frog legs. Oh,
my frog gigging was with a 22.
Well, probably wasn't much frog left.
Yeah, it was. Depending on how you shot them would depend on if they jumped in water or not. But
well, see, that's where the frog gig, they don't do no jumping once they get gigged.
Well, I didn't feel like running.
Well, you don't run. You one person holds the flashlight, or if you do it by yourself, you can hold the flashlight or the spotlight.
Yeah.
Gig it, pull it off, and sounds cruel and whatnot, but where the hole was that you gigged it from, you carried a hanger that you latched to your belt, and you slid it on there, and your mess of frogs would be right there on your side.
Bushcraft, I wish I knew that at that time. I would grab an old pillowcase and damn near fill it up. You ought to see Dixie's face when I showed her.
He got a new number. Or tomorrow, it was the last day for it.
Darn. I get. Let me see.
101, you want the link? He can give you his number backstage.
Yeah, hold on for a minute. Let me try something. Oh, you bummer. There she goes.
I have to text you. It'd be so much easier, though, if you just jump up here, copy it from backstage, and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, but he's too uppity. You know he ain't gonna do that no more. He don't forget about us common people. I don't know if it's gonna take or not. 101. I'm doing the same thing you are, Bushcraft.
Well, he hasn't messaged me for so long. I have to go way down the list. Let me find.
Let me see. It won't stand that way. Hang on. Let me see if I got you in the Oden. I doubt it. Ooh. Let me see. What you
And so he messaged me. I've already got it.
and
I didn't put no dashes. I just put spaces. You have big news. Well,
he's getting married.
you're moving to Ohio.
Oh, hell.
You're moving to North Carolina. No, he'd probably say he's going to move back to Alabama.
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. 101, I saw you on YouTube the other night. Don't tell me you do not drive aggressively. Oh, shit. He is. I nailed it.
Congratulations. Unless you're just pulling a leg.
When's the funeral? I mean, the marriage.
Just make sure you wear extra pants and some extra boots. That way, when they put the ball and chain and hook it to your ankle, you got room to slide it on off.
Yeah. Hello, Dad, Jerry. Hey, I gotta get a refill on tea. 101, come up.
Oh, 2027?
Damn. You are having a few, wedding, ain't you? Send him the link. Don't hold him, man.
I done sent him your number. There.
I know what his student says now. One of them have to get married on deal. Fell bottom for long.
We can't hear you yelling in the background like that.
Thank God you couldn't hear me during that conversation.
All I hear is a bunch of damn noise.
Oh, hush up. My God.
Oh,
Wham.
sound like an old woman.
1-800-WHAM. That's my new number. I saw on the back of a dump truck a few years ago. The guy had a bumper sticker made up. It said, if you don't like my driving, dial 1-800-FU. You are muted. We can't hear you. Oh, no. Let me mute this thing. No, y'all ain't going to hear what I got to say.
There, you should be able to hear me now.
Yeah, you're in the back.
Tired
You
of
got a little bug in your system.
It's the program. I wish they would have just left it alone because it was great. Oh. Yeah, it was really good. And then it just out of nowhere just stops working. It crashes.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a while now.
Yeah. I'll probably uninstall both of them, even though I don't want to. Or I'll just go back to the version 2. I'm not the only one that has trouble with it either. But
I am the Mac Daddy of Heimlich County. I play it straight up, yo. You get the hell out of my hood.
Heimlich County.
Mac Daddy. It does. It seems like it's a bit low, though. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just on the equalizer on OBS. It's lower than it usually is. Oh, by the way, that cop that got jumped by 6 guys, that was in South Carolina. And it was a block party that got out of hand, and she was just there to tell him to keep it down. And that's what happened. Catch you later, B. You have a good one.
Hi, B.
I did notice that I'm getting a message for the beta stuff that YouTube is updating something. That's usually a bad sign. When YouTube updates something on the beta side, it's not good.
Meaning?
I don't know yet. I haven't looked. I'm looking for viewer updates. Nothing there. Policy up. Oh, there we go. Well, we kind of knew that. Yeah, and I already talked about the description stuff. They can remove your description if it doesn't fit their narrative, so to speak. So how was your weather today, Eric?
Hot, humid.
Hot. That's an everyday thing, isn't it?
Yeah, still didn't get enough rain. Got an on-off drizzle. I mean, we need good, steady rain. We're not getting it.
Yeah.
I got to water my survival seeds plants every day. I mean, every day I got to water them.
Oh, yeah. My peppers, I don't know if I'll be losing my peppers, my jalapenos or not because of the heat. I didn't get out there to water them and stuff. So we'll have to see. The rain, there's some of them come back to life, and there's some that look like they're hurting.
That one zucchini plant of mine that put out the one zucchini, it's got 4 more on it now. And then the other zucchini start that I did, that's growing real big, but I haven't seen any fruit yet. And I've gotten 4 Roma tomatoes on one plant, and then I went to beefsteak on the other 3 plants, but they haven't.
That takes longer.
Yeah, they haven't bloomed yet. And then I've got 2 yellow squash that are they're just starting to really, really go to town. So as far as growing wise. So,
Okay, Eric, you take over. I'll be back in a minute.
oh, wonderful. Okay. All right, gang. What are we going to talk about tonight? Just put in chat what you want to talk about, or just talk. Some of you are on your phone. I'm on the laptop and a phone, but it's not the phone. The phone side. Grace, did that collapse all the way down? I thought it was just some of the columns. It caught fire. Wow. Yeah. The building owner, someone needs to sue his ass. He's a real bum. Oh, long and hot and sweaty, Gina. There's no relief down here. Need rain. And of course, like I was saying, the bush,
I'm back.
the grow bags need watering every day. I think
Oh, yeah.
next year, if there even is a next year, I can't wait that long to start planting. It gets too hot down here too quick.
Yeah.
I got to plan at least. I'm going to say February, late February, early March.
December. I know people down. Well, see, wow. I think she's a little bit further down than you are. But she November, December is when she starts her plants.
Yeah, and that, another thing too. Lori from Lori's World, she put out a short, or maybe it's not a short, but she was having trouble with her hydroponics, and she mentioned the grow sponges that are that you stick the seed in, and I was having trouble with that too. The first batch was good.
Yeah.
But then I had to order replacements. And
well,
some of the
there's a cheaper way to going about it. There's these things that you could get. It's like wool or something like that. I forget what it's called, lamb's wool or something like that. But the thing is, the squares are huge, and you don't need that big of an area. You use the little cup that the doohickey goes into, and just use that to put it in there.
Okay.
And you can save a lot of money. I'll have to find it.
Yeah, just text it to me.
Yeah.
But at one point, I had to open up the hole that's pre-made in the sponge, just to get a seed. You got to get it down below the surface.
Yeah, if you're using a little triangle looking thing that goes in there and then you place the seed on it, soak them first. Soak them in water and then put them in and put your seed in. Because a lot of times it'll draw the moisture out of the seed too.
But it's weird how the first batch, I mean, it grew like banshees, and then the second batch of starts, it didn't. I mean, didn't grow half of what,
Yeah. I have to see who that one guy used to watch. He had different little hacks that would save you money and things like that. Um,
But anyway, what I was saying before, Lori was having some issues with her hydroponics.
oh, dang. Yeah, if Sydney's still in here. I just seen that thing.
What's that?
Dang, that's it? 400 megabytes download? Is that? I figured it'd be better than that. $130 a month. And the monthly kit fee is $10 a month. So it's $140 a month for Starlink.
It's not bad.
And I believe she's in Oregon, if I remember right.
Wonder who they get to come out and set that up, or do you just do it?
No, they just send you the box and you do it.
Oh,
Because all it is, you put the disc and you aim it where a clear spot
yeah.
and do the app thing and set up an account and all that stuff.
Is this an outside dish that you mount up?
Yeah. Um,
A little
they
one?
they do have mobile ones that you can actually place in the car. Some areas will
Right.
actually you can actually pick it up. But I know a guy down in Florida. Um, he's a gamer. Well, he was a gamer. He has now went to being a DoorDash person, and he's getting more views now that he's door dashing. And
Right.
the way he set up his cameras and stuff. He has multiple cameras, and he goes out door dashing and whatnot. And he's set up his cameras to where it looks like he's playing a video game, Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
The camera's up behind him where it looks like the view of you driving through town and stuff. And he's got the overlay and all that stuff.
Yeah, eventually I got to think of something because I was over $300 with Spectrum, and I'm like, no, I'm not putting up
Whoa.
more. So
Yeah, just internet alone for me is 95.
so they put me on you get your basic cable, and then you can pick 15 channels that are higher up in the queue, so to speak. And it turned out I got it down to $144 a month.
Yeah.
That's what, with all your local channels, and it's some of the, not all the crazy channels, but like like the history channel, because I like history, and the
Hey there.
sci-fi and
Good to
all
see
that
you.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Cheryl.
They have deals where I can bundle stuff together, and I'm thinking I don't know how Spectrum is for their cell phone coverage and stuff like that.
Spectrum covers the whole country. They're a huge conglomerate. They're thieves.
Well, I mean, how good it is.
Oh, well, apparently it's rated high.
Yeah. But I'm waiting because I keep forgetting to look and find out when AT&T will give me a new phone for free.
Right.
Yeah, he's getting hitched September 2027. I wonder if they're getting married in the back of his truck.
Wonder why they're putting it out a whole year and so many months.
Hey, I'm still here. I'm on the phone with 101. Y'all don't need to hear what I'm saying.
We don't want to hear.
Well, it could be a Catholic thing because
Catholic thing? There ain't no Catholic thing.
yes, there is. You have when you get married, you have to go to class.
Yeah, but that doesn't take a year.
No, well, it depends on where you're at, I guess. Because we had a small church area in which I enjoyed it. It was interesting learning things and stuff. And it took 6 months for ours. That was once a week, going for a couple hours. And that took 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some times when we didn't go for whatever reason, but you know. Yeah, I hear a lot of stuff about T-Mobile. It's supposed to be really cheap. You can get it like $40, but service wise,
I like Boost Mobile. That's what I'm on. $50 a month, unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited web. All the no questions. No.
Your sugar pie.
Is she still calling me that? I swear that woman. You better work on that shed already.
Yeah, I would have chickens laying eggs by now.
Oh, she's talking about the 101 sugar pie. You need to get your own material, Jennifer. That's my line. Boost borrows their line. Everyone borrows their line. Everyone piggybacks off everybody.
Oh, I guess they released the video, and it's not going to let me play it on here. Okay. Actually, I don't think I can play it because YouTube.
Video of what?
They released of the attack.
Oh.
Or the strike, or whatever they want to call it now. Oh, stupid ads.
I know. I've been getting a lot of them tonight.
You can't even. Well, you can't see what's going on. It's just bright as all heck. Anyway, you guys can go watch. It's three little boats. That's not really it, is it? Oh, there's multiple strikes, though.
Yeah. I heard there was some land launches, too.
Yeah, there was some on land.
Missile sites.
Probably where the attack took place. But the three little boats. It is three little boats. Here, I'll just show the image of the three little boats. I mean, I wouldn't post. Those are little boats. Oh, wrong one. I didn't want to hit that one. Share screen. Window. There we go. There. Now, again, I'm not going to play it because where it's from and people might be getting hurt and, YouTube. But that's three little boats. Doesn't that look like three little boats, though?
Yeah, but they were all tied together.
Yeah. Evidently, they take this little one over here to go out to the bigger one. But evidently, that was hit. there was other stuff hit too, but just
Yeah,
saying.
there was a tanker that was hit.
Um,
Saudi tanker.
no, 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 no. The
Are
ones
you
we
talking
did.
about what we did? Oh, we
Yeah,
did a lot more than that.
that's what. And again, this says unclassified. So,
Yeah.
but I do see other strikes.
Yes. That's what I'm getting down here. We're hearing.
Yeah, there's 3 different land strikes that I see, and the little boats. Now again, we don't know what's on those boats, or you know, it could be a lookout, or who knows.
You know, what's I don't know if you want to call it weird or just. I mean, these other countries that are getting attacked, they have a military. They have their own military. Why aren't they going in there and hitting back?
Well, why waste the money when?
When you and I can pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, you're not gonna put it in that shed?
She needs a lot of organization up there, Charles. We'll go up and straighten her out. Are you talking to Rudolph or Donner or Blitzen there?
Oh, I guess according to this, Trump earlier revoked the Iran oil sanctions waivers
Yeah,
after the Strait of attacks.
I heard that at about like 5 o'clock today.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
I heard about it
It's a lie.
the strike earlier this morning. Only because the time difference and everything. But
Right.
again, I wasn't going to say anything until it was released somewhere, and they posted about it. So
I've got to tell 101 about him chasing down that Cadillac. He was on the worst drivers of the United States video.
Gray sent me a video of 101 in his white truck a while back.
Yeah, probably the same one.
No, this one made a drive-through
Oh,
at a restaurant.
Tammy, I'll put it to you like this. My beard is long enough. I cannot be looking down when I sit down because my tail would pull my beard when I straighten my head up. That hurts. Don't tell me you are an aggressive driver or not.
Aggressive
Me and
driver?
me and 101 talking. I'm gonna go to his wedding, build overhauls barefooted, straw hat and chewing on a hayseed.
Yeah, you'd be freezing your toes off in September up there.
How that man look? Right now, I got it is what is it? 68 or 69 in here now. When you walk in, you better have a sweater on. I'm hot. I'm sitting over here starting to sweat. Grace, I got 3 of them. I'm not using them.
A buzzer.
I think she means a clipper.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting in there watching TV with Dixie, combing my beard, peripheral vision. I'll see Dixie roll her eyes back like, oh God. It's tear-proof. It is tear-proof toilet paper, Jennifer. You can't tear it. And it's got the picture of one of our presidents on it.
This is Jeff taking a nap. Supposed to be taking a nap for 15 minutes.
How'd you get that clip?
So much for that 15-minute nap.
You're going to think I'm crazy. I used to do that in my dump truck. Get up there and park and have to wait for a long time. I'd lock the door, put my gear shift in neutral, throw my feet in the other seat. I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. I didn't ask you. I've read about that. Look, I'm sorry for cutting out on you earlier, but 101 called. I had to talk to him. I ain't talked to him in a long time. But can you give me a quick update on what was going on? I saw ships.
Oh, they released the images of, well, the video, but I didn't put the video on there.
Okay.
And
I
it
have
was
not.
3 little boats, and then some land and another boat, a bigger boat. I guess that's the only boats they have over there now is in Iran. Some little boats.
Well, as a person of our status, I'm ashamed to admit this. I don't think I've watched news in 2-3 months. I mean, it's the same old. I don't care what. I know all of them is reading the same thing, but nothing's happening. But thank God for that. You know, except for, I think you know what I mean by nothing happening. But it is.
Well, there's a lot happening.
If I get on there and done some digging,
Charlie Kirk thing's getting ready to start up, so Candace Owen is going nutso again.
Why? I mean, why?
I don't think she.
I know they had
to make money. That's it. You know, that's the name of the game. She gets views, she gets money.
Absolutely.
And
Damn.
I used to think she was okay until, she and Charlie Kirk they were supposed to be friends, and all
Yeah.
she has done since then is
Bashing.
bashing the. Now, I admit there's some really strangeness going on with the wife and everything, but a lot of stuff is out of context, and you know, she patting Vance on the shoulder, and oh, she's trying to hook up with him,
Look, this is the
weird
media.
weirdness.
As long as you are famous, you have no privacy, period. You can belch and they'll swear up and down you having a heart attack or something like that. I wish I could go back about 50 years in time before any of this ever happened. Back to peace. Since 2019, I'm going to put it like that. Since then, it seems like we are in another world, in a matter of speaking. Everything's getting ripped apart.
I'm sure when in the early 80s, our folks said the same thing.
Back in the 70s.
Well, that too, because and the same thing in the 60s,
Yeah.
love childs and
Oh, yeah.
everybody loving each other and all that
I
stuff.
remember them days.
I know. I always thought I should have grew up like when the Doors were around.
I'll put it to you like this. It got carried over well into the 70s. But I can kind of see our parents and my grandparents, through the decades. I think all of us can just about see. Okay, back in the 70s,
Yeah, I agree with that.
there was a good time back in the 70s. That was my time, okay? All 70s, only into the 80s. What, 10, 15 years? All right. And there's some things that was going on, I can't really say up on here, I did not like. And if you said anything about it, it ain't like it is today. You really got punched. I mean, it wasn't no shoving or name calling. It was kabang. It was on. I gotten into a few of them over a choice of words or two. There was an incident that happened in Greensboro back in the 70s. I wanted to go to it. Mama wouldn't let me. I did not know it, but it involved the KKK and there was shooting.
Careful.
That's as far as I'm going with it. Okay. It was real bad. Like I said, my parents would not let me go. They even took my keys to keep me from going and grounded me, which is a good thing. I mean, I grew up around stuff like that. I did not like half the stuff I watched and saw and listened to. And a lot of what I seen involved those three letters. And I think I am one of the extremely few white boys that walked into an all black motorcycle club, could sit down and party with them. I wasn't even old enough to drive. I was still in school when I done that. I wasn't out to bash nobody or anything like that. But I wasn't going to stand there and let somebody walk all over me either. Now I'm going through or seeing dang near the same thing as what my parents were looking at. Each session, I can't think of the word, but every 10 years, there's a change. And the change gets worse than the years before it changed. We in what, 26 years? Damn, that's a long time. I just wish I could go back to the 70s and it be like it now, but it won't. Just got to deal with it. And I'm at the age now, I got to keep my mouth shut because I can't back up what I used to. And like I said
You just
earlier,
do it slower.
my bones don't heal like they used to. It takes longer for them to heal.
Yeah, they heal.
They do heal, but it's so long for them to heal. And then I got to sit there and listen to Dixie. Well, you shutting down that. You got what you deserve, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I still love her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a husband. I can tune my wife out real good. We've been married 46 years. I wouldn't take nothing for her at all.
Yeah. I guess it's the rumors are becoming more true.
Which ones?
McConnell.
Yeah.
Rumors are that he is brain dead.
Yep.
Really? We need media to tell us that.
Yeah.
We've been knowing that for the last 10 years.
Evidently, he is being kept alive by life support machines. But my White House source told me his organ failure and as reported source told me that he is allegedly out. Everybody's using that word now. Declared a vegetable.
Is that Laura Loomer's report?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When a person is declared brain dead, do they go ahead and write that person off, or
Depends on the orders and family.
how much money they got?
They either pull the plug or they don't, or everybody come in and say goodbye to this empty cell.
I was trying to be nice about it,
Yeah.
but
But to declare it, there's like a 13-stage test that they have to go through.
Yeah.
go up to him, smack him on the bottom of the feet. If he don't move,
Yeah, years ago. Well, he he was good at repeating stuff that somebody told him to say.
You mean 46 is in better condition than he was? God mighty. I'm like this. I've done told Dixie, I've done told my kids. If something ever happens to me and they talk about hooking me up to life support and nothing like that, don't. Let me go. It's time for me to go.
Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna probably call it here already. Of course, I started at 9, so it's not as bad. We
No.
usually go till 10 when I start at 8. So
Yes, Larry.
yeah, now it's more official. So it's hard to say how long it'll take. Probably past November or
Sure,
close to November.
They're doing it purposely.
Yeah.
He's the one holding up that
Yep.
Save Act.
Duh.
Him and Thune.
Tammy, to me, it's like this. I don't believe nothing until I see it. Especially if the news is reporting it, I don't believe a thing they say.
JD Vance.
I have
More
heard
than likely he will be the next president.
deep down, and I'll be the first one to say this. Deep down, I think JD Vance is the one you're going to need to watch out for. I do not know why. But we'll see. I kind of hope he is next president.
Now I just noticed something that this is all the chat is only working for the people who are on the vertical thing up here on the screen.
Yeah.
Because Grace's didn't show up.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Off.
I'm on the full screen and I've got chat.
On the screen. The one I just had on the screen. This one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hers showed up that time. Maybe I had to reset it.
That's not even his name. What is his name? Who we talking about? JD Vance. Okay. Yes, y'all heard right. If I want to have a intelligent conversation, I talk to myself.
I think at first he will do what Trump says to do.
Yep.
And then he won't.
It's going to be
I'm not saying Trump knows everything that Trump does is wonderful and everything, because there's some things I don't agree with that he's done.
Exactly. He and I have heard this through some grapevines. How true it is, I do not know. But he made a statement. They will not let him put his name on something. I forget exactly what it was. Now he's talking about putting his mug up on what do you call it? Where they got the presidents? All of them. He's gonna pay to have his mug up there, which would be the fifth one. Mount Rushmore.
Oh, you can't add to something that's not there.
Hey, like I said,
Yeah,
there's supposed to have been another one up there, but they didn't get to it. But the point is, that's what I heard.
yeah, that's not going to happen. And I don't think he wouldn't do that. He's now, if he was going to rename it, he would probably name it Trump's Mountain or something like that. But I don't think he would change a national monument because those are protected.
Yeah, I agree. But what he had his name put on, for the life of me, I cannot think.
Airport, there's plenty of roads. The one in Florida they just renamed. That I don't agree with that, you know. And
well, what he did have his name on, I darn sure didn't agree with it at all.
Just like I'm not a fan of taking statues down because they hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
But why? There's a reason why, and let people learn why. Don't get rid of them because they did bad things back in the day. So did everybody else back then.
Yeah. My neighbor's kids are in elementary school, all three of them. And one of them said, I asked him, what's your favorite subject? One said history. And I thought, oh boy, here we go. Mm-hmm. And I said, you think it was good what Daniel Boone done in his day? He looked at me, who Daniel Boone? I went, oh my God. And I started bringing up a bunch of ability kids, the 5 in Greensboro. They don't teach it no more.
Yeah.
Why? It's history.
Yeah.
But I will say this right here. What we were taught in school, we only heard one side of it. Okay? There is 2 sides to every story, period. I don't care who it is. Back in the slave days, we only heard one side of that. The slaves, I don't know. Some people get upset if I call them black. Some people get upset if I call them the N-word, which I don't like using, and I'm not. But they had another side. Why is it I want to believe their side over our side? Oh, that's right. Because our side has got a record for lying, period. It's like the government coming up to your door saying, trust us, we here to help. That's when you slam the door in their face.
Evidently invented her own. I think this is Wendy's. And this is going hog wild. I'm not going to play the sound or anything, but.
Oh my God. I want that.
Dang.
You know how many meals I can get out of that? That right there is about $30. 2, 3, 4.
No, there are special menu items that you can get.
I would love to see somebody's mouth big enough to take a full bite of that.
Oh, you just One of the patties are wonky.
I'd love to have heard the sound, but I know you can't.
There's music in it.
Okay.
But this is everywhere though. TikTok everywhere.
What do you look for on TikTok? How do you go to it to find something like this?
Just search Wendy's special order. But I think that might be one of them. There's I don't know if it's Burger King or McDonald's. There's Tyrannosaurus Rex or something like that. You order it, and it's a giant burger. There's one at
Duct tape that wrapper.
Arby's that's 2.5 pounds of
Roast beef.
roast beef on a sandwich. Actually, I think there's one that's 5 pounds too. They got it wrapped up.
Dude, you just made me want to go to Arby's and try that 2-pounder roast beef. Huh.
Yeah, but guess what? It's 11 o'clock. Gonna call it here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see how things go tomorrow. That's what kind of why I was up here tonight. But
What we talked
I
about.
can check and see if there's anybody else on right now. I doubt it.
Tuesday at 11 o'clock.
Oh, actually, Leonard Mountain Homestead is on.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll drop their link if you guys want to go over there and say hey.
Excuse me.
See what they're doing. There's that link right there.
I doubt I'll watch it. I'll go in there, watch about 30 minutes of TV, yawn, go to the bathroom, go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta get up and walk around a bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight, and we
Have a
will
good
see you
evening.
on the next one.
I hope everybody in the chat has a great day until
Bye.
we see one another again. Bye.
Late night heart attack in a snack or in a sack.